these underdogs who win that wild card game, maybe they get a little overvalued in the second round, maybe in both the case of both the Texans and the Packers here?
I do. I think it's so easy to fall victim to recency bias because the Ravens didn't play last weekend. The 49ers didn't play. We all sat there and watched. It was the only game on. We watched the Texans win by 1,000,000 points. We watched the Packers with a huge upset, especially if you bet on those teams. You get the positive reinforcement of, hey, I bet on them. They won. I get to bet on them again, and I'm getting a whole bunch of points. Jeff mentioned it. You got a dome team from Houston going outdoors, a Baltimore team that's rested, that's hungry. I think you could probably throw that first game of the season out the window because that was Lamar and Baltimore offense adjusting to a new system. That was Stroud's first game. I just think Baltimore gets a lead. They pull away. Could Houston backdoor them at 9.5? Sure, absolutely. But I think Baltimore will be in control here. I'd be shocked if Baltimore lost this game. This would be a terrible loss for them. Harbaugh's typically been good off a bye. I don't know. When you go through the Texans schedule, who they've really played, who they've really beat, have they really been tested on defense? I saw a stat. I think it was DVOA. They are second to worst in the league in terms of missed tackles. So I think Washington led the league with the most missed tackles. Houston was second with 130 missed tackles. If you can't tackle against Baltimore, you're in for a long day. That crowd will be going crazy. I tend to think Baltimore rolls here.
We do, though. We fall for these underdogs, especially the Cinderellas. This happens in March Madness all the time. The Packers side, to me, when you talk to guys in Vegas and you call the Superbook and they go, 8 of every 10 money line bets are on Green Bay. That's a problem. And those are usually the teams, Bear, that you don't want to be on. The Packers are going to be the side that everybody wants to bet. And it's ironic because everybody bet the Cowboys last week. So there are going to be a lot of people watching this show. They're thinking, well, Cowboys were a 7-point favorite. They got drilled by the Packers. And now the Packers are getting 9.5. What am I missing? Well, you're missing the fact that the power rating and the true numbers of the gambling science have this game literally San Francisco 12 or 13. Like, that's my number right now. I'm 12.5. San Fran is 12.5 points better than Green Bay. If this game is played 100 times, the number probably lands between 12 and 13 in the power rating. You can't overreact to one random football game.